It is so hot that I'm just sitting with the ugliest ponytail and I just don't care.
Yeah, I think
I can't have it.
we both are draped in black too, which I don't know is the best idea. For me, it's slimming.
What state are we in? This is not Hawaii. This is not Miami.
Yeah, but it's been hot like this the last few years, man.
Miami's not a state.
Yeah, it's not a state, but
You get my point.
yeah, it's also a lot more humid there than it is here.
That's my point. It's humid here.
It's not humid here.
It's so humid right now.
It's not humid.
Check your weather app. It's going to tell you
You
it's
check
humid.
it. I promise you, it's not humid. It's
I
just
already
heat.
did. I'm just quoting facts.
You are definitely not quoting any facts.
Welcome, you delicious, diabolical dirties, to a new episode of Till the Dirt with Tommy and MJ. This is my husband, Tommy.
Hey-o.
And this is where we sit weekly to talk shit about all the things that you want to talk about. We love to be your favorite part of every Monday. And that's right. Here we are sitting in the sweltering heat. I'm wearing a black tennis skirt that is actually tennis dress that is so cute. And like it has the bra built in. It has the shorts built in. It has pockets under the shorts.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh, then you look very, it is a very cute outfit. You do look very in tune with the.
I have stuff in my pocket.
You do look very in tune with the time of the year and with all that's going on. You should have 20 of those. And if they have pockets, you should have 50 of them.
Right? And they come in different colors.
I wish I could wear that thing.
Right?
I wish I could wear it. Well, no. I
that
don't.
You don't have to wear a bra because it's built in. Mm-hmm. And then it's an appropriate length. We just came from school.
Absolutely.
It's not too long, not too short. Mm-mm. And
well, it's a little short on camera because it's kind of looking up the dress, but it's shorts underneath. It's not like,
Yeah, there's shorts built in, and it's also built so that if you need to go to the bathroom, you don't have to take off the whole dress.
Oh, that's even more amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might have to get me one of those, bro.
Yeah.
Hold my titties out, keep my gut in. I could, take a dump without having to fucking...
You can eat a burrito and you'll still feel comfortable in the fabric because it holds you in. It doesn't make you look pregnant.
I'm not really a burrito guy.
That's a example of something that makes you look bloated.
Oh, burrito is going to make you look bloated?
Yeah, remember they would say like, is Jen Aniston pregnant or did she just eat a burrito?
Who's they? Those rude sons of bitches.
The tabloids.
Oh, yeah, them.
I'm
more of the beer is normally like that's the thing that will get me the bloat.
Beer belly?
Yeah,
beer gut?
Beer. But like if I have 3 or 4 beers, I feel it. Like
because it's barley, because it's wheat. But the thing is, this morning, you guys, we went to the assembly for our child has an assembly every Friday.
And the first one everyone's at, it'll peter out pretty quick. By week 4, isn't the turnout that there is. There's a ton of fucking traffic. I mean, obviously kids are back to school.
Yeah.
But end of school was just a few, wasn't that long ago. And It wasn't that crazy at the end of school. The beginning of school, I don't know, man. It was nuts just now. We live, if there's no traffic, if we had to go to his school at 11 o'clock at night, it would probably take, 7 minutes?
Okay.
8 minutes?
Okay. It
just took like almost 20 to get to school.
And it's a terrifying 20 minutes. It's terrifying because, so I love to let Shams go easy into a day because I figured out early on that remember how he didn't want to walk into his own birthday party in the backyard because people had arrived and he was still getting dressed and it gave him anxiety, whatever kid anxiety. So I realized if the best way for him to ease in, very much like his grandfather, he's an early bird. So when we get to school, there's nobody there but the crossing guard. and the parking lot starts to fill in immediately. Not like, oh, what are we going to do for 5 minutes or 30? No, honey. The cars
you turn around.
pour in.
You turn around.
Immediate.
It's like a dam. You
Yes.
turn around and all of a sudden there's everyone there.
Yes.
I agree because when I would go wait with him in the morning when you were doing Jeff Lewis last school year. Yeah, you'd be there for like there's no one there.
Right.
No one.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Empty.
And then you turn around and it's mayhem.
Yeah, all of a sudden.
Yeah,
because I think it's
very
about
cool.
500 people. It's about 100 per grade and 5 grades plus TK.
Yeah, but there's also a lot coming in on buses. I don't know if everybody's getting individually dropped off or whatever. But no, it gets very chaotic quick. There's definitely a lot of people. And you're right. He likes to be there welcoming. He doesn't like to come into it.
The chaos.
Of whatever. Like if
Yeah.
if it's his house and everyone's coming over his house, he's very comfortable. You know what I mean? Yeah, here, this is my thing. This is my whatever, blah, blah, blah. But if he's got to go into a room that's everyone's there already, he's going to be attached to my leg.
Well, and everybody's like that.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously.
Yeah, for sure. He's not different.
I mean, as an adult, as grown-ups, we're all
no,
walking into a big room.
You walk into a room very comfortable.
Like I own the shit?
Not that. I don't want to go that far. You walk into a room very much in your own head. And that's a good, like if you're walking into a room and let's say you meet, there's someone there right away that you know, you're going to keep talking to them and have no concept of the rest of the room.
Which is good. You're being present.
Yes. But that's, you know what I mean? I'm very much a wallflower. Like I want to ease my way in. I want to see where like I'm sitting, who else is kind of here, where are the exit points. Yeah, you know, but there's some people that walk into a room like they own it, like you just said, where it's the handshake to that first person. Hey, how you doing? And then they're moving on. You know what I mean?
Oh.
That was you at the orientation from what I saw. Obviously, I came there a little later, but you were very much a politician. Where it was, hey, how's you? I mean, not keep it moving. You gave everybody a little time, but you moved, you worked the room. You know what I mean? Or it was outside, but you worked it. Yeah, you know, so that I hope he gets that quality from you because it's not, if it's people I know, I'll own the motherfucking room, dude. But if it's not, I'm very, you know, and out here even more so because I like, you know, babe, I mean, you're married to me. My personality is not the same as a lot of the people that are out here. You know what I mean? And sometimes I might scare the shit out of someone with like the way I talk or whatever. So I ease myself into it a little bit more.
Well, like if you're talking about you, it's like you don't seem that interested.
Well, probably not. And that's no disrespect to fucking anything. You know what I mean? That sounds rude or it sounds like I feel like I'm better than it. It's not. It's just like if I'm probably not interested in the thing that we're doing or the thing that we're at. Or
So every Friday we get to walk on campus with our kids. It's the only day that you can, you know, go inside and see what's happening. Because otherwise you don't see the teacher. You don't see the way he's interacting with other kids. When you are observing on that yard, you literally watch all your childhood trauma happen in the matter of seconds. Like today I saw a girl like walk up to another girl and say hi, and the girl like made a face and she was like, what? And then walked away. It was soul crushing.
Yeah, no, he'll tell me stories too. And it's like
you might have what does he say?
You know, just where such and such wasn't nice to me today. So like
this year?
No, last year. This is different. Okay. You know what I mean? But like they're like whoever is, I'm not gonna name names because there's kids, whatever. But obviously. Like such and such is his best friend, right?
Right.
And then
makeups and breakups.
Then you find out like 2 days later, yeah. So because you're still that's the best friend, right? How was you and blah blah blah. Mm-hmm. Oh no, I don't talk to that mother. I don't talk to that guy anymore. What do you mean? He was mean to me. He made fun of me in front of my friend. Like, so I haven't spoken. So well, it's like
today his bestie was one. Well, there's two. One of them wasn't there, is late, and then he walks around and he's kind of like lost.
Oh, for sure,
Without his friends,
for sure.
But then
man.
yesterday was the polar opposite, where he just like folded right in, and they were playing tag, boys against the girls, and they were just having the time of their life. And then, you know, you're the mom, you're standing in the shadows, like, you know, it's just, what is he going through? Is he okay? And then Layla, captain of the Pickle Chasers Club, last night.
It's team. It's not club. It's pitcher. She's a pickle chaser, captain of the team. You're not a captain of a club. You're captain of a team.
Squad.
Yeah.
She was dropping off her kid at college.
You're president of the club, captain of the team.
So her college daughter.
Oh, really? She's going to college, huh?
Yes.
Jordan?
Yes.
Wow.
And she's like, Layla went, obviously, that's what parents do. They go to the state and they
I see it on my
kids.
I see it on my social, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Because like most of the people that I'm
empty.
talking about are my age.
Yeah.
They're my they're like the Facebook friends. People from high school, people that 20 years ago, whatever. And now all their kids are going. My kids in fucking first grade.
We're so fucking lucky
In that regard, we are.
And then
I don't know. They might tell you differently, but
no, they don't tell you differently, honey. There was a picture that Layla posted that she said, "This is what it feels like to drop off my kid at college and wave goodbye." And it was like a little child with a giant suitcase. And that's the sentiment. They're like, how the fuck does the time go?
For sure.
Like there's still that little baby, and now they're going to college. And she was like, and what am I supposed to do? I'm
With
just supposed
herself.
to be like, yeah.
That's what it comes
she's
down.
like, I'm just supposed to be okay with this.
No, but I mean, that's what it really, I think a lot of that's what it comes down to. And that's where I think that you're right, that we're lucky in that regard. When it's time for him to go to college, not that we're going to be old fogies, but we'll be older, like we'll be good. We'll be able to enjoy our, like.
We'll be senile and we won't even know what's
we won't
happening.
That too, pissing and shitting everybody.
With any luck.
But like Layla or people in that ilk or the friends that I'm talking about, I'll say Jay, because Jay's one of the people I'm talking about. But people in that ilk and that age group are now, like, they're our age. They think, oh, now I could go have a, you can. But
now
then,
I could go what?
Like, go out and party and go have fun and go, like, I don't have to worry. But you're not. You know what I mean? It's not like.
It depends on if you want to. It depends on.
You don't.
Somebody
You might want to go on a trip. I don't feel like you want to go to the nightclub.
No, but there might be something. So.
I'm saying that's what we got. We got the trade-off that we got was that we were able to party.
Yes.
All the way through.
That's the way to go.
That's the way to go. Like they didn't. You know what I mean? My buddy Tommy got pregnant at 18. You know what I mean?
Tommy's wife.
So well, no, they did. It was together. You know what I mean? Tommy and Carissa, he got pregnant right out of 3 months out of high school, dude. You know what I'm saying?
And he was a good father.
Great father.
Present.
Great father.
So he missed
No,
out.
he wasn't present. He was working 2 fucking jobs, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, he worked he barely saw his kids for the first year. Great dad, but he barely saw them. You know what I mean?
Right. He was providing. So
yes.
He was present in the sense that he was providing, not clubbing.
Yes.
Not neglecting his kids.
No, not at all.
He was all in.
As a husband,
parent,
worker,
grinding.
father, or grinding.
Yeah.
Still to this day, he works like a maniac, but he didn't have, his kids are now, one's, just graduated, one's there now, and he's got another one that's in sophomore in high school. But it's like, he ain't doing shit. He goes to play pool. You know what I mean? It's not like, you could say when we get to that age, we'll do all this shit. But when you get to that age, you don't want to do the thing. You know what I mean?
Well,
when you're younger, though, you want to do it. You know?
Well, the idea is that you find other things that you want. Like, there are going to be more peaceful things, too.
Yeah, pickleball, you're fucking on a bowling team.
Which is really fun.
No, I got you. I'm just saying.
Gardening is really fun.
Sure, but none of those things are like what. I'm happy that I didn't do it, is all I'm saying.
That you didn't do it at 18.
Or whatever. Like, when we did it now, I had all the fun.
Same.
Like, I had all. Going to a nightclub, like, what did I do? You know what I mean? Like, it's punishment to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, they're very loud.
Yeah, it's like it's very, or even a bar. Like I loved bars when I was a kid.
Back
A
in
good
the
bar.
day, you didn't care if you spent like your whole paycheck on drinks at the bar. Now you'd be like, what a ripoff.
Yes,
Fuck you. I can make my own goddamn
yes,
drink.
$40, $30.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What did you say? Let me read that again. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like no, 100%.
But there is a medium between, you know, gardening, which is something that you should really do when you're really older because it's the prohibitive of accidents. You know, like you're already on the ground. You're not going to have a slip and fall off a ladder. You can do it in your own safety of your backyard. You could set your own hours.
And for people that like it, they love it.
It's very
The
wonderful.
guy Nick, who's a guest, he loves it. He's a big gardener.
Yeah.
Debbie Leonardo, shout out Debbie. She just did the rewatch with me. She's done it a few times. but
Reza and Adam like to garden.
She's a big gardener.
But everyone, like I know I'm going to be. I know I've looked forward to it. I have to be more of a green thumber. I'm not as much, but I do like to rotate the plants. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. The point is that when we're talking to all these people that are like, it really hit them like a tidal wave, the empty nester syndrome. It really is terrifying. Cousin Ziba's going through it. Her daughter just started her first year as a freshman in high school.
She's the
not
perfect
okay.
definition of what I'm talking about. She's not looking to go to a club.
No, she also got it out of her system.
That's it. You know, she's not looking to go do any of the things that in theory now that she can go do, you know, she still wants to be a mom. She still wants to be a mother.
Yes.
You know, very much so. And they're getting to an age where they don't need it. You know what I mean? They don't need it.
She has one daughter that still does because Isla.
And I feel bad for her because she's gonna get it to like the 100th of power, bro. You know what I'm saying?
No, Isla wants to be. Isla is a lot more like Ziba 2.0.
And Isla's a giant. She doesn't look like a kid. You know what I mean? For her size, she's a big girl. It's not like
there was a shot of the two of them walking away on the beach in Maui, and I was like, "Damn," because your daughter and you look the same.
Yeah.
Like,
yes.
which is a compliment to Cousin Ziba.
Absolutely.
Because that means she has the body of a 12-year-old, you know?
Well, it's not Chrissy. What's the fucking
what?
A woman with the body of a 12-year-old.
Tight.
Listen, what? No.
Supple.
Oh man. Oh yeah, this is
I don't think women.
Fucking MJ Epstein. That's right. I forgot who I was dealing with. I just watched again. You could get it on the rewatch if you guys listen to the rewatch. But I just watched the episode where Reza and Adam are engaged, and you're planning the bachelor party, which is legit spite because you don't want Asa to be there. Whatever. But you keep talking about that you're gonna get like Twinks imported in for fucking that wrestler. Like you're gonna go down to downtown to the bus station and get some gay guy that with like lights, you know, thinking the visions of being a star, and the fucking MJ's gonna kidnap him and throw him in the trunk and feed him to Reza.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
But, MJ Epstein.
If you're
supple.
Yeah. If you're, 40 years old and you stand next to your daughter, I don't care if you're 10, 20, 30, 40, whatever, and your daughter is tall and she's the same height as you, she's 5'4", and you guys look similar in a long shot on the beach in Hawaii last week, that's a compliment. Because usually moms might not stay as fit. Like your arms start to, when you get older, you start to gain weight in your arms and you start to get that flab. If you don't lift weights, you lose the muscle that you don't use when you're not on the jungle gym.
Yes, but
like
Ziba also strikes me as the type that can kind of eat whatever the fuck she wants and is not going to gain a ton of weight.
She doesn't. She actually watches what the fuck she eats and she makes sure.
I understand, but I'm just saying she strikes me as the type that if she ate fucking candy for dinner or whatever, I don't think it's going to be something that's going to...
She does. She has to be really careful.
All right. Well,
Skinny people... Golnessa too. She has to be really careful. So back to Layla. Layla
Jordan's
was
also
crying.
a lot bigger than her.
Layla was crying yesterday because
I bet
she was dropping her off. Then I have another friend, shout out to Diana, also dropping off her kid, and she's like, And they have 2, right? So everyone that we're talking about still has one.
And where are they going? Where's Jordan going?
Texas.
Oh, that's a drop off too, dude.
Babe, it's not a big deal. The other one, Megan Weaver,
Yeah.
Colorado. These are short flights.
No, but that's a drop off, dude. That's not like in 5 hours. If mommy, I hate it here. All right, I'll come. You know what I mean? I'm not saying to take her home, but like you could, if you said Santa Barbara, I could come meet you. I could come back tomorrow if I'm up and take you to lunch.
Yeah, that's not.
I'm just saying
Nobody would say that they're going away. They're staying here. If they're going somewhere that's an hour, they're not going nowhere to college. Duh.
No,
By the way,
if you're going to Santa Barbara, you're not going to commute. You would stay there.
I know, but it's not the same as.
That's what I'm saying. It's not the same. It's like dropping off in Texas is fucking dropping them off.
Well,
you ain't seeing them again till Christmas, baby.
I clarified that by saying, and you have to. By the way, you can fly to Colorado and Texas in a couple of hours.
Okay.
And they're not expensive flights.
Okay.
But
it's not a couple of hours. You got to plan that trip. You can't just show up to the airport and say, I want to go to Texas. The flight will be fucking through the roof.
No.
Yeah, the flights are always more expensive when you're ready to board.
But it's a shorter distance.
It is a shorter distance.
I'm just saying it's to stay on track. My friends are losing their minds and they have 2 kids. So they still have one. And it's just, I worry for us. Hopefully we will be completely catatonic.
You'll want to move 5 blocks. It doesn't matter where he goes to school. You'll want to move down the block.
I will.
You'll want to move down the block.
I think he'll stay.
I think that you're going to make him want to stay.
I'll offer him a Porsche and like a nice apartment. Maybe we'll keep Vitas.
And if he leaves, he gets nothing.
0 on your own.
Yeah, survive.
Where did we hear that? Somebody taught that to us.
Yeah.
They said, if they go, you create incentives. If they stay, you create incentives.
Yeah.
Like, I won't pay for college. I won't pay for your car.
I won't even get the meal card. That meal card.
None of it.
Nothing.
Not even a laundry card.
Starve.
Not a bus pass.
Yeah. Starve.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
No clothes.
Absolutely.
No credit card. No Amex.
Nothing. But if you stay here.
Porsche.
Yes.
Unlimited Amex.
Yes. An expense
swanky
account.
Apartment.
Absolutely. Doesn't matter. You could be Van Wilder. You could be in school for 10 years,
Yeah.
Not be a doctor.
Yeah. Oh God, TGIF. Are you going to come to the assemblies? That was nice.
No.
I'm going to describe you walking up to the campus this morning.
Well, you can't describe me walking up to the campus because you didn't see me walk up to the campus.
Okay, I'll tell you from the moment that I saw you. I'm standing there in my tennis dress. There's at least, 500 parents? I don't know, a lot. That was the most crowded assembly there's going to be.
Yeah, this is definitely probably the most crowded that
and
the
you
going to be.
And suddenly there's 2 hands squeezing my whole ass.
Just one hand. Just one hand. Felt like 2 though, right?
Yeah, and then I was like startled, obviously.
Yeah, she was like, Fred, not here.
Ew. And I turned around and I see a handsome guy. I'll give that to you.
You gotta.
You looked tall.
Dark and handsome.
Like nice legs, nice muscles. Dark in the sense that you're wearing head to toe black.
Yes, and I had black sunglasses on too.
And nice sunglasses.
Yeah, you got me those sunglasses, and they are very nice.
And did I get you this polo shirt?
No.
Are you sure?
I got it for when we filmed because you can't wear brands.
And so you're wearing some Nikes. What are those?
They're Nikes.
What are they called?
They're called Nikes. Dunks.
So you looked good.
I look phenomenal.
Like, I will go ahead and say, overall package, best looking guy on the whole entire campus.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah. Why?
Because
height. If you were short, you would not be. I don't believe in short kings, by the way.
So Napoleon wasn't for you?
No, I've never been with the short man.
You would have led the revolution.
Just letting you know.
You would have led a revolt.
Reason number 2, why you were the best looking, handsome.
As opposed to
even though you're like 30 pounds overweight, 40.
20. 25.
Nice cap. Your cap always ties your fit together, your outfit. And you had swag. You had swagger. So
Swaggy me.
yeah. Somebody said to me, bet this week, meaning that they responded to like me saying like, I'll call you tonight at 7:00, like Golnessa or something. And she goes, bet, which means like bet, which is millennial language. What does that mean? Bet is like yes. Bet is yes.
It's funny you're saying this. I fucking feel like a dick, but he's a popular streamer, young influencer. I don't know his name, but I know he's very popular. I know he makes a lot of money too. Something just happened, and he offered to pay for the family's funeral. Like he does that a lot.
And you don't know his name.
Don't know his name, but it's not Mr. Beast. It's not Mr. Beast. He's like a level below that or whatever. But
it's a YouTuber.
YouTuber.
You said
Twitch,
influencer.
I think Twitch, stream. I think all in all, it's relevant. But what he's the one that coined like lit, like a lot of the words that they use now. He's the one that.
I'm sorry, nobody coined lit.
100%.
We've been using.
We haven't. We haven't been saying lit for 20 years, dude. It's been something. This dude is the one. Like they talked about it.
Is he white?
Yes,
because I feel like that's something Black people say and started. Like a lot of
he talked about other words.
Sweet language comes from.
I don't remember the other examples, but he gave like other examples, like they had
music,
a conversation,
urban
in
culture,
young speak, in young like words, and I wouldn't have been able to have the conversation.
Maybe like a surfer type. I'm trying to imagine because I always feel like when you hear something like that's lit, it comes more like from the music community, but then like maybe the surf community, they also come up with cool.
It doesn't matter.
It's a soulful
like
origin.
Fat was when we were kids. That's fat. You know what I mean? PHAT. It's not FAT.
Well, fat. We also used to say bad, like when something was good. Like
it's just it's how language changes and evolves. You know, the younger generation's always doing that so that their parents aren't hip to what the fuck they're talking about.
I just want to do a little more research because I feel like we've been saying that shit.
It's not lit. Jack Doherty either. That can't fucking get. But he's famous. He's a as far as those like
never
those
heard
people.
of him.
Well, he's not on a housewife show, so I wouldn't imagine that you would.
Oh, no. I know who Jake Shane is, and I sent him a DM.
I don't know who Jake Shane is.
Shout out to Jake Shane. I just sent you a DM, and I said, I mean, it wasn't like the most tactful text I could have sent, but
Was it unprotected text?
I could have said, like, I'm a big fan, and I would like to interview you.
Whoa. All right. Well, I'm a casting the rod. Okay, good for you. I hope you guys live happily ever after. You and Jake, was it Shane? Shaq? What?
Well, I think he's gay, but I'm not 100% sure. So you don't need to worry that I'm trying to step out on you.
That was like Ryan Bailey. She's like, yeah, Ryan Bailey's going to do it. He's straight. He's great. And Ryan's great. We'd love to have Ryan back. But like, she's like, he's like a man's man. I'm like, oh, what's his favorite team? He's like, I want sports. I'm like, oh, what the fuck? Yeah. Yeah.
Ryan is crushing it, and he's taken his show to 5 days a week. And guess what?
What?
You know the SiriusXM app?
Uh-huh.
You can find his show on the app.
That's
so good. Sirius can just contact you if they want, and they'll be like, we would like to put your show on our app.
You could do that reverse, too. You could submit your show to Sirius. The Odyssey, there's a few that you could submit your show, and then they'll take it on. So
there was a girl, a mom. Oh my God. Her jewelry game. Wow. Like I just wanted to take a mental snapshot and be like, can I like find this and overnight this exact style to myself? I mean, gorgeous. Yeah, gorgeous. I'll copy her. I don't care. You think I have...
It's not copying. I think it's just that's so over the top to go to the...
You don't ever see some sneakers and say, I want those sneakers. I want those kicks.
But sneakers and jewelry are different.
It was just a bracelet that I liked.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not what you said. You said her jewelry game, which to me says earrings. She's got earrings on. She's got rings on. She's got bracelets. She got necklaces. Like that's like over the top to me. But if it's just a bracelet, yeah, no.
It was just a bracelet because I have things that I
asked
don't
her then.
wear.
But you should ask her then. A bracelet, it's not like coming up to, where'd you get the rings? Where'd you get that ear? Like,
No, it's just a bracelet.
It's just a bracelet. I like that bracelet. Where'd you get it? I think you could do that if I saw a dude with a pair of sneakers.
That you had no idea how to find them yourself?
Yes, I'd ask.
But if you knew, then you'd be like, note to self, go get those for yourself.
No,
well, you don't need to ask the person.
You kind of do now. Because you don't know where they're going to be available, especially if there's something that's nice, because something that's nice stands out. It's like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to see that in my regular course of travels. If I ask him and he's like, Westfield Mall at Foot Locker, oh, awesome. If he's like, no, they're custom or whatever, I had a, from this website, that's a lot different. It's a lot different.
Tears of Aversion.
Yeah, no, there's that dude, he just opened a store too, I can't think, where the Air Force Ones that I have, he just buys Air Force Ones and then paints
Customize them.
Yeah, so like you're not going to get that.
I can do that for you.
I bet you could. You're pretty talented and stuff like that.
Well, I will definitely go up to this woman and compliment her, but when we're more interacting, because this would have been stopping her in the middle of an assembly, interrupting her, catching her off guard, and like coming up from behind like I'm going to chop. No, her head was down. It was like, it was a going thing. I've never seen her before.
Plus, you don't know, like, I'm there in
oh my God, hi.
I'm there in spirit. I'm not paying attention to anything that's being said during the assembly. Some people are. Some parents are like very much listening. I'm not. I'm just there.
By the way, speaking of paying compliments to people, look the way they put "You Rock" on my coffee when I pick it up. Oh, Jesus. That was like made my day.
Oh, I bet.
You know when they say to go out of your way to make someone else's day special?
Well, that will lift someone's day up.
This person who made the coffee wrote, "You rock." Now, so I got so shy when I walk in to pick up my coffee that, and I get this from my grandmother, that I go inward from the compliment. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so humbled. Like, I'm humbled to be like, was that like random, or is that somebody saying like, I watched you on Traders? And either way, like, shouldn't I acknowledge, like, thank you for that?
Yes, you should.
I didn't because I got shy. So next time I need to go back and be like, shout out to the Starbucks at the Commons. And if you're listening, I very, very much appreciate you made my day by writing me a special message, 2 words on my coffee.
7-Eleven the other day, I'm going in, she's coming out, and she saw me through the glass before I opened the door. Mm-hmm. And she's looking at me. Mm-hmm. And she's like,
putting it together?
Kind of. And she's like, aren't you? And then she like...
You punched her in the face?
No. She's like, aren't you? And she couldn't put it together. And I'm like, Shahs. She's like, yes. And she's got a kid with her. And it's at this 7-Eleven. So then she's going to the Mexican place to like pick something up. And I come out of 7-Eleven and now I'm kind of meeting her again, right? And you could tell she wants to ask me for a picture, but she hasn't because she has the kid. I'm looking, how I move.
You're like,
I look like I'm in a rush anyway.
A wrecking ball.
Yeah. So I was like, do you want the picture? And she was like, really? I'm like, yeah, nope. Like, that's the least that we can do for people that support us in any facet.
But when I walk into Starbucks looking rough as I do,
I don't care. Trust
I
me,
don't even think
I look like
I don't
escaped from a
even think
homeless
people
shelter.
even know who I am anywhere I go.
No, it could have been just she could do that on every cup.
Seriously.
It could be.
That's what
Absolutely.
I was thinking. But I can still tell them, no, I'm not going to say, do you want a picture? I just wanted to acknowledge they're doing it. The You Rock is like, oh my God, thank you for this.
Yeah, it's
No, I wasn't gonna say, hey, do you want a picture to the guy that made the coffee? I just wanted to say I noticed this nice message and it made my day. And thank you. And I should pay it forward to somebody else by stopping and paying a compliment.
Well, we're very selfish. We all are. We all walk around in our own headspace. We are thinking about single-minded what we have to do. But believe it or not, from a selfish standpoint, if you think of it that way, if you give that person the compliment, they're going to feel better. And their reaction is going to make you feel better. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
of
like
course.
it's something that I think that we definitely should do more. I go out of my way to do that. Like if someone's the guy at Taco Bell
Okay, which
is
guy?
great. Like he's
Which one?
the guy that's doing the drive-through. There's different ones, but there's a particular guy that does the drive-through that's he's great. He's upbeat, he's happy, he's thorough, you know what I mean? I just let him know every time. You do a really good job, man, because
Yeah, for sure. It's a thankless job to be in a
100%.
drive-thru.
And
You don't even have
you get
interaction.
abused, and he shows up to, like, if I had a job, if I had a business, I don't care what I did. If I had a business and it was local to here, I would say, man, what are you doing? You want a job? Because that's the type of guy I'd want working for me.
And also, you start off through a microphone and the sweltering heat. You can't hear each other. If the menu's not displaying, then your kid was like, no cheese.
Yes.
Then you pay
Question for this.
$35. I went to Taco Bell for
so
Shams.
fucking
It's
expensive.
$30.
It should be
swear,
illegal, dude.
no exaggeration.
It should be illegal, dude.
Fact check me. It's $3.29 per taco. Shams had 6, and that's 20. Yeah, and he ate them all.
I remember. I think I might have mentioned on the pod when I was young, my mom was still alive, and we came out to visit my dad. It's like the only time that I
Actually, at 7.
have any recollection or memory of him. And I remember I ate fucking Taco Bell every day. And now we didn't have that back home.
Nothing wrong with it.
No, and they were like 50 cents, the tacos.
Yes, they were.
It was like...
Yeah, it was supposed to be the place you could go and eat pretty decent
and it
for
felt
inexpensive.
And it felt way more authentic then.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it felt like...
Because it was.
It definitely was. And then, now, like I said, it's fucking crazy.
So I
should
want
not be $40 to get tacos from Taco Bell.
I know.
And they're going to tell you, it's because of your minimum wage raise up. It's like, no, it's not.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. You know that the fast food restaurants are the ones that funded the bill to raise the minimum wage because they want to automate it. They want the kiosk. They don't want to have people there. So they want to have 2 people, 3 people on shift that they pay better, that they pay what they used to pay 30 people, but the overtime's lower. And again, the customer service part of it is gone. There was a mother that got fired. She worked a shift at Burger King where there was 3 people. The other 2 called out sick. One quit, actually. The other one called out sick. She worked the whole shift by herself. 12 hours. Cooking, drive-through, front desk, everything.
How'd she get fired?
Because she was late, like a week later. She was late, and they said it was too many lates. Did you
see the automated hotel check-in guy?
Yeah, crazy.
That he went to a hotel.
Crazy.
And there was an iPad at the front desk.
Crazy.
And they were like, yes, sir, can you type in your confirmation code into the iPad? And the iPad was sitting right at the front desk where a human would be. They outsourced it to another country.
Crazy.
And the guy's like, are you actually here?
And none of that comes back to you.
And then
it's not like the price is now going to be a little bit lower.
No.
It's not now you're going to get a later checkout. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's none of that. You know what I mean? You're losing all the things.
So he's like,
it's costing you more. It's crazy.
So then he goes through the motion in shock, and he's like, confirmation number. Yeah, I mean, types it in. Okay, can you tap your card? Taps his credit card. Can you sign here? Sign in. It is like, what happened to there's a person? And weirdly and shittily enough, that outsourced person who was on Zoom at like 3:00 in the morning or whatever time in another country handled it. But we don't want it that way.
No way.
We don't want,
no way.
Like, good for you that you were able to handle it. But why can't it be someone who lives in this city, who doesn't have to Google the bodega around the corner in case you forgot
there's
Visine?
2 sides to that fence, dude. Some Americans also have a level of entitlement that they didn't have before, where some people are like, I don't want to do that job. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not doing that. You know, like.
Would it be a kid from high school or college or somebody, like I would work at a hotel front desk. My dream job is receptionist. Beginning, middle, end. It's so easy. I'll do it all day. all day. By the
I
way,
thought it was cocktail waitress.
I want to tell you another story.
You wanted to be a cocktail waitress.
No, I don't know bartending skills. I just wanted to try
cocktail
waitress. Okay, I said waitress. But anyway, here's the thing. The other day, a friend of mine said the UPS driver
they make good money.
Knocked on my door and said, I think it's about time that I get your phone number.
Oh, shit.
So this single friend of mine was like, I don't know what to do. He's very handsome and he's kind of too young. Mm-hmm. And she just started to like,
he's got a nice package.
Berate herself in a way. Like he must, interact with such much more beautiful girls that are younger or whatever, all this type of stuff. And I was like, wait a minute. I don't want you to, obviously I'm not going to share her name, obviously. But I don't want you to have like negative self-talk. I'm not into that. If you were flattered as we are when we get a compliment or a hit on or something, it can be flattering if it's like a good looking person. But in this case, it was like, and so much younger than me, I assume I couldn't be his type because he would probably be attracted to people his age. And I was like, well, he initiated. He hit on you. He paid you the compliment.
You also don't know. He might like that type.
Yeah.
That might be why he does what he does. I have a friend, not UPS, but FedEx. He got so much tail. Now he's married with kids or whatever. But
sure.
Like when he first, not the first year or two, but like the first 5-6 years he was on, he had girls on his route, bro. He had.
That's what this was.
Yeah, he had married women. He enjoyed his job. Let's just say that.
It's like the pool boy, like the desperate.
Well, I think that's kind of
the story of the
bit.
desperate. No, it hasn't. The story of the desperate housewife who knows exactly when her pool boy is coming.
Yeah,
her husband is in the office because people didn't work remotely.
I just feel like
and
the
she
pool
will
boy,
wear
like the pool guys that we've had don't have that look. You know what I mean? We had the one at Richmond.
Yeah.
Remember the one at Richmond that like Layla, speaking of Layla, was ready to tackle him.
No, it was this pool guy.
No,
Giovanni.
Was it?
Yes.
Maybe, okay.
He stopped coming.
Okay, yeah. Well, he turns over.
Gianni. Yeah. He was Italian.
That's
he had
right.
tattoos.
Yes. She's ready to tackle him. Who's that? She's coming over like every week. For no reason.
The next door neighbor pool guy is hot too.
So yeah, maybe I'm just saying.
It still happens.
Few pool guys we've had haven't had that look.
Not true.
Yeah. Oh well, look at him. Sorry, mommy. Go ahead.
I'm trying to tell you that the point of the story is my girlfriend couldn't accept the compliment. She puts herself down, and I had to set her straight, and I had to go look. When you see him, because she had this whole speech planned, so she had this whole speech planned out that she was going to say, and lo and behold, he comes back later that day and she says, look, I think you're really hot. I think you're a really nice guy. I'm sure any girl would be lucky. But I think that you're way too young for me. And I think I'm way too old for you. And I was like, wait a minute. Why don't you just say, have you dated other girls like my age? Like, don't put yourself down. So the moral of the story was that she wants to learn we should learn to accept a compliment from a man who took the initiative to hit on you. And then she was like, well, it's been a really long time since I've been intimate with someone and I would want a soulful connection with somebody. And it's been so long. I'm like, well, mama still got it. Like we just forget because we're so busy hustling and grinding that all we do is spend time worrying about our problems and working towards our day-to-day, that those desperate, wealthy housewives that all they have to do is worry about what they're going to wear at the country club have time to be horny and plan their next whatever. What I said was some of us women who are spending a vast majority of our conscious mind grinding, hustling, working, problem solving, taking care of kids, taking care of elders, taking care of bills, taking care of from getting from point A to B every single day, turn off the whole entire other side of our lives, which is supposed to be connecting and sensuality and feeling. So I said to her, I said, if you were given 6 months to live, would you say, I'm going to spend my last months on this planet working at the law firm? And she said, absolutely not. I wouldn't give a shit about these cases. I would definitely want to have, eat, pray, love.
Eat, pray, love, kid. Eat, pray, love.
So I know she's not alone. And I know Pickle Chaser, she needs it. Now that she's an empty nester, she's going to start to tend to her own garden. So don't be afraid to...
Yeah, Layla's problem is she seems way too eager a beaver. And I know the euphemism, but, she seems desperata. I love Layla, but it comes out when she's, as a man, you pick up on that. It's like, whoa.
Well, she says it to us privately. She'll
No,
say
you
like,
pick it up.
Okay.
We're the men, we're the guys. Trust me when I tell you, the guy across the room senses that. You pick that up.
okay.
You pick it up. It's not like there's a level of accommodation that she now has.
Like spreading your legs?
And no,
kidding.
no. In a conversation and everything. Oh, that sounds great. Yeah, that sounds fun too. Yeah, I like that.
What should you do?
Not be that. Be your fucking self, bro. You know what I mean?
Well, that is her being herself.
Not so, yeah, to a certain extent. But it's definitely not.
So give like 3 tips on what someone should do if they walk into a room and they notice somebody else that they're not sure if they're single, maybe they are. And how should such person carry themselves?
Well, again, just not, you don't have to be in agreement mode. Be true to what you believe one way or the other. If he talks about skydiving and you've never been, don't talk about how much you wanted to ever go skydiving. You know what I mean?
No. Say it's for losers.
No, but it's not. Like unless that's something you really wanted to do, you know what I mean? Don't be talking about it like you do.
Don't pretend.
Yeah, don't feel like you have to lean in too far. And that's even more true with men. Men when they get she's attractive, they kiss their fucking ass. And you shouldn't do that with women. That's such a turnoff for women is the guy that's why they get friend zoned right away. Is they immediately, you need help moving? You know what I mean? The guy that's that treats a woman the same as he would treat a man is the guy that gets all the girls, bro. It's because girls used, especially if they're attractive, they're used to guys kissing their ass. But when a guy's like, yeah, man, I don't care, man. Especially if you work together or something. It's like, yo, do what you're supposed to do and we'll be fine.
We all have to make sure that while we're grinding, that we're also living in purpose of what we would do if we had 6 months to live.
I mean, listen, it's a morbid thought, but yeah, sure, you should definitely.
Well, it's like a check. Like, hey, what am I doing this all for? If the answer to your question is, wait a minute, this is not the life that I would want if I were looking back. You have to make time and make room for everything. They say this way, you have to make space for all of it.
Yeah, man, you have to do your best to make space for all of it, for sure. We had a very, Shams had a checklist for the summer of things that we wanted to do. We got most of them done, but we got a big one done the other day. One of them was to throw mommy in the pool.
Oh, you guys got me good.
And we got mommy pretty good, man. We threw her in the pool the other day, and you had to see the look in her eyes that she gave me when she knew he's going to pick me up and throw me in the pool. You can see it in her face. And at first, I was not going to do it because I was worried she had her phone. I didn't want to do that. But then once I looked, and I'm like, oh, she don't have her phone. Mom's going in the pool. And yeah, she got tossed. And he's still so razzed about it. He's still so juiced. He wants to talk about it every day. And mommy did great. Hats off to mommy. He loves Minecraft now. Not necessarily the game, but the movie. He loves it. And they have these little squares in it that are bombs or whatever. Now it's like his new best friend. But he took it to Target yesterday, and he left it, forgot it, and he came home and was traumatized. And mommy, without saying I'm going back to get it, because if you say that and don't come back with it, it's even worse. You know, she just left. She had to run errands or whatever, and she came back with it. And tell me the story again of how you found it, mommy. You know, so she nailed it. So it was definitely a good mommying.
Most terrifying moment of my life. I went to
What, you got thrown in the pool?
When a kid, no, that was funny, but I was thinking to myself, like, there's no way that they're gonna be able to push me in because I'm stronger.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe if it was just shams.
Yeah.
But no, like when a kid asks mommy, can I bring this in the store? And I was like, why not? Like, why can't he bring his best friend into the store? Well, you put things up, you pick things down, you have a cart, you have a checkout, you have chaos, you have so much going on that we didn't notice.
And you also don't notice how attached. Because I've been in the store with him too, where he's brought something in and forgot it. And like, you don't give a shit. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I forgot it. Like the wrestling guy, he forgot that time. He didn't care. All right, we're out of here. He cared. Like, he likes this thing.
It's his best friend.
He likes this thing.
They have conversations with each other.
It's you know, and you never know. Like I said, it's a fucking square block, dude. He loves it. He loves it.
And so I was like, I drove back to Target, walked in. Excuse me, did you see a plush cube Minecraft?
He got me like, what,
whatever.
lady? You fucking asking
The
what?
lady was like disgusted.
I bet. Like, what? What do you want? Having a shitty day over here. Yeah, it's a green square. It's furry. Have you seen it?
Then she was like, couldn't be less interested.
Like that, and that thing could be sitting in front of her. You know what I mean? She's fucking like, yeah, I don't know, lady. What do you think?
Yeah,
yeah.
She just kind of like barely looked at me, and then I went back to the
We've
front.
all been there, trust me.
Where I could Google, so I didn't have service in Target, so I went back to the front so that I could get an image of it from the web. Then I started, have you seen this?
Like a missing child poster. Have you seen my son?
Yeah.
My son's toy.
Yeah. Like, excuse me, sorry to bother you. Have you seen this?
Yeah.
So, no. So then I'm like, okay, let's walk back, retrace our steps, do what Mira, the royal detective, would do.
Yep.
Look for clues. Finding clues is what I do. So, no, man, there wasn't. Guess what? I went back to the checkout. That lady, she was nice, showed her the picture. Oh, yeah. I put it in the go back cart, meaning someone didn't buy it.
Yeah.
Now, this didn't have a tag. It's, I was basically like one step away from being like, can I review your security footage and see?
Oh, yeah.
Like, will you look and see if we walked in?
Yeah.
Was it Target? Was it Trader Joe's? Which store were we in?
Yeah.
And then she, thank God, so this is my second
time. There had to be such a moment of such satisfaction when she gave it to you.
Well, for me,
yeah, you had to know. Oh, I just crushed it.
Oh, because
like you said, you're in. You're in. I'm going to Trader Joe's. I'm going to go wherever I can to try and find it. But at some point, you feel fucking helpless, like it's
and
gone.
the first time I went to Lost
when they
and Found,
find it, you're like, yeah.
The Lost and Found said no to me the first time.
Yeah, I bet.
Because it was in a separate. And then this was like the cart.
And
they
were just there
everything
to
back.
get to the Lost and Found. Probably, might take a day in some instances.
God knows.
Yeah,
And so we found it, and I was like, in the meantime, I had time to look for it on Amazon. Wasn't there? Look for it on eBay. Look for it on Google Shopping. Like, look nowhere.
Yeah.
I was like, are you kidding me? I have to go tell him his best friend is gone forever.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Did you see that new? What do you call it?
And then when I got home,
the trend on social.
He goes, can you get me this one too so that he has a best friend? And I go, no, you're his best friend. And he goes, oh yeah, that's right.
The new trend on social is Woody's from Toy Story. The kid's
Woody?
name. No, the kid's name. Anytime he's coming, when they would say, oh, he's coming, I can't think of the kid's name. All the toys just fall down.
Oh.
So now, like, you say it, You say like Andy's coming,
Andy, okay.
and then like people just fall down. It's pretty funny. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, they go back into like, I'm just a toy. I'm not.
Yeah, but some people fall better than others. One of the ladies, dude, was going to look like it was a doctor's office. She fucking dropped, dude. Like,
Oh, there's a trend.
Yes. Like I said, Andy's coming. They'll video when they hear it, they gotta fall.
I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that.
Maybe we'll do it later.
Oh, I never did that cross your legs Nicki Minaj trend where you sit on your high heel on a stack of books.
Well, do you see the lady that crippled herself doing that?
Yeah, apparently. Yeah. If you believe that. Yeah. I choose not to believe that.
Yeah, I choose not to. I choose not to believe that there's any dangers in social media trends.
Tonight I'm supposed to go get drinks with Marisol and Alexia from Real Housewives of Miami.
Ooh, I'm sure there'll be a lot of fodder for that.
It'll be really fun to drive back and forth to WeHo twice today.
Oh, man, that's brutal.
And then he has tryouts for fall ball. That'll be really fun for him to be involved in sports because this little kid, he definitely needs to run out his energy. It's like the perfect time for sports because he's got tons of it. And he, we definitely don't want him to be parked in front of the television.
No, I just want him to like sports, man. I loved sports when I was a kid. Like I love sports now, but not to the extent when I was little. Like
I think when
it's all
he
wanted
was,
to do.
I think they were a little too developed. Maybe like when we do the volleyball and the pool, like easy sports, I think he'll come to more. Like if it's too hard and he's not good at it, he's not going to be into it. But if he's good at it, then he's more into it.
No, it needs. That's the problem with baseball, which I love, but it's boring. There's a lot of standing around, especially at the earlier age. That's why it's such a bullshit thing to do, to have these kids signing up at 4 years old. Like, it's just a money grab because it will turn them off to it because there's no pace to it. That's why a lot of them like soccer, because you're just running around.
But
you run and you kick a
lot
ball.
of all kids are not the same. Some kids have loved it from a really young
absolutely.
age.
That's true of anything.
I think
though.
you just
That's
have to
true.
find the right one.
That could be true of music. It could be true of anything. Some kids pick it up early and they love it. But when you're trying to make them all do it, I just don't think that it's a good age for it. But fortunately, he's getting at the age now where the peers are doing it a little bit. So yeah, man, I hope he picks it up. I hope he enjoys it. I definitely hope that he doesn't fucking become a Met fan because we are so bad, and I don't want to. We were so good early in the year, and I don't want to give him a life of this torture. But hopefully, we can turn it back around.
Well, you said it. It's a life.
Yep, it is. It's life, and at least we got fantasy football coming up.
That would not be we. That would be you.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Okay, guys. Well, I will keep you posted on any tea from the Housewives outing that we're going to have tonight. We've invited a fun little group so that we can, hang out and kiki. And then we'll keep you posted on all the other, what else is things that we have up our sleeves, Tommy.
Yep.
Next week.
And keep an eye out. They have a new rewatch episode should be out in the next couple of days too. Debbie was great. It was a fun episode to talk about. And yeah, man, I guess we'll see you guys next week.
See you next week, Dirties. Thank you so much for listening to another episode of Till the Dirt with Tommy and MJ. We're so happy you're coming on this journey with us. It would mean so much to us if you would rate our show, give us 5 stars, leave a nice comment, and subscribe so you can stay up to date with all our new episodes. If you go to our website, tillthedirtpodcast.com, you can sign up for our mailing list and also be sure to check out our merch. Follow us on all platforms at Till the Dirt Podcast and on YouTube at Till the Dirt with Tommy and MJ. See you next week, Dirties.